So I'm going to talk about another revelation that my good friend Dr. Greg Wells shared with me a couple of years ago when he was writing his book, The Ripple Effect. And I highly recommend that book for anybody who wants to dig deep into health and wellness. It's probably one of the best books that I've ever read. And for that reason, I'll never try to write a health and wellness book because Greg has already written probably one of the best books of our time on the subject. But one of the things that Greg tuned me into were sleep cycles. The fact that our bodies actually sleep, our brains sleep in 90-minute cycles. And if you allow yourself to just naturally sleep without an alarm clock, and you note the times you fall asleep and you note the times that you wake up in the night or in the morning, you'll find that you're pretty much working in sleep patterns of 90-minute cycles. So it's very interesting for me why I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning most mornings and I've gone to bed at 11:30 at night. That's the challenge for me, is can I keep my mind quiet when I get up and use the washroom and get back to bed and try to sleep until 7 o'clock before my next workout? That's the challenge. And I think where meditation really kicks in to help is to help quiet your brain if you start thinking about business or work or that song gets stuck in your head. You got to have strategies that are going to help you try to fall back to sleep. So part of that strategy is saying, well, if I'm going to work in 90-minute cycles, if I need to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to work out, work it back 6 cycles, that's 11:30 at night. I need to have my butt in bed by 11:30 at night. Or adjust your times depending on when you're getting up and when you need to go to bed so that you sleep in 90-minute cycles. If you wake up in the middle of a sleep cycle, even if you had slept for 12 hours, you're still going to be groggy because your brain is in different stages of sleep in that 90-minute cycle. You want to try to time it so you wake up at the end of one of those cycles and you'll feel fantastic and rested. So keep those streaks alive and be honest with yourself. If you didn't have a good night's sleep, start over again. Try to get the pattern going. I can tell you for myself, what I've done is I keep tweaking my pre-bedtime hygiene or routines so that I set myself up more for a good night's sleep. And I try to learn from the notes that I've made when I've had a bad night's sleep. And oh, what did I do? Oh, yeah, I had that song stuck in my head. Oh, I was thinking about business because I was reading a business book until 11:30. Not necessarily a good idea because those thoughts are going to stick in your brain, and when you wake up in the middle of the night, they're probably going to kick into high gear. So be thoughtful, be practical, have a good system in place for having a good night's sleep. We need sleep. That is the foundation. Rest and recovery is the foundation of your health and happiness tomorrow. So have a good night's sleep.